Hello, my name is Alpha. 10 years ago, I started a company called Alpha Rhythm Roots. We are from Guinea, based in Toronto, Canada, and we're bringing djembes from back home just for you, the best of the best. Today, we've rented a few of the Lookalike drums from a music store in order to show you the difference between these drums and authentic djembes from Guinea. On the very far right, you have the one that we call our best of the best, and we call it like this simply because it is the best djembe that you can possibly find anywhere. On its immediate left, we have our bestseller, our pro djembe, a very good djembe. Then on its left, we have another best of the best from Guinea, of course. Then on its left, we have a djembe from Ghana. Even though we do not sell these type of djembes because the quality is not quite as good as the one from Guinea, you find them on the market. I will explain later why they are not as good as the one from Guinea. And then past that line, everything on that left now is actually not a djembe. I call them lookalike drums. So you see two of them here. And then the last one, an Indonesian drum. We're going to go through all of them in details to show you why they are not as good. So let's start with our limited series, the best of the best, like we call it. One piece of wood, superior quality shelf, top quality goat skin from Guinea. It is the absolute best of the best, assembled in Guinea, of course. Then we're going to move to our bestseller, the Pro Djembe. It is one piece of wood, of course, as well. Excellent wood quality, top quality skin. Its musical quality, the sound is very close to our best of the best, and it is assembled in Guinea as well. Then we're going to move to a djembe from Ghana. Here you go. We start with the foot. It is one piece of wood as well. You also find it in different colors, black, red, brown. It has very often some white carving on it. It has all the basics, the basic components for a djembe, but the wood type is not as good as the other one, and this is unfortunately the type of wood that they use in Ghana, so the quality suffers a little bit. I'm talking about the sound quality, of course. The average craftsmanship is also not very high, specifically on the inside of the djembe, which is very important for the sound. So that's it for the authentic djembes. We are now moving to the section of the lookalike drums, like I call them, and we're going to start with the Indonesian one on the very left. So this drum is from Indonesia. The wood that they use in Indonesia, unfortunately, is not as good as any of the preferred West African wood and their density. It's a wood that's extremely light, and of course the sound suffers just from that alone. The skin that they use as well is not a West African goat skin. It's a treated, bleached, or whatever you want to call it, skin, very thin, and the combination of all of the above really makes it impossible for this drum to sound anywhere close to a real djembe. So we're now moving to the next one, a very interesting one. This drum is not one piece of wood, which is already a big problem for the sound. And then you can see some kind of different tuning system that they invented, and I tried everything to tune it, but it doesn't allow anywhere close to having the tension you need on the skin. Not to mention that the skin is not a West African goat skin. It's also, just like the Indonesian drum, pre-treated, bleached, or synthetic combined skin, which makes it impossible for that drum to sound anywhere close to an authentic djembe. You can also see the shape of it, which is very interesting, and as well the shape contributes to the sound. So this one, I would say, is definitely something that you should stay away from. If we move on the right, we have another one with screws, the same way, different tuning system. It has screws all around. You have to take your key and then do it evenly all around. And again, I tried also everything, and then you cannot get a tension anywhere close to what you need to have the same sound as what you have on an authentic djembe. Not to mention that the skin is purely synthetic, so is the body, and you can also see the shape of it is quite different from an authentic djembe. So all of it together again makes it very impossible to have a sound anywhere close to what an authentic djembe sounds like. So here you go, the lookalikes, the one to stay away from. A little tip for you: regardless of the tension in the skin, the overall quality body skin comes out this way. Use your fingernails. You can see clearly as soon as you cross the line where you go on the authentic djembes, very different sound. That says it all. The real problem with these lookalike drums is that they don't allow the player, as skillful as the player is, to play the different notes on the edge, the tone and the slap. All you have really is two sounds, the bass and then another sound. The difference between tone and slap is absolutely insignificant. So what's the point really of having a musical instrument that cannot play all the notes that it's supposed to play? Now I'm going to show you how the djembes that we have at Alpha Rhythm Roots, authentic djembes from Guinea, I'm going to show you how they sound. You can clearly hear the difference of the notes. That's how an authentic djembe from Guinea sounds. I know there's a lot of confusion out there about how to tune a djembe. Well, first of all, pulling all the verticals, like it's called, should never be done by you. The craftsman or the person that built the djembe or the person that sells it to you is supposed to do it, and it's done only once at the very beginning. If it's done properly, you should never have to do it. The only thing you have to do is just pull diamonds, which is just fine-tuning. And this is a very, very easy thing to do. A lot easier than looking for a key and going around trying to screw 8 different screws around a drum, trying to have the same tension on each of the screws. The beauty of that system on a djembe is that once you pull your djembe and you fine-tune it, the tension evens out all around the drum because the rope goes all around, up and down, so it evens out so that the tension gets uniform all around the drum. Now look how long it takes to pull a djembe. Put it down, you sit on it, you ready? Timing, stop. Find the edge of the rope is right here, take it out. There you go. Now you go under the next 2 verticals, go back, you pull, that's it. How long was that? Not too long, right? You can do this as long as you want. Usually you just have to do it 2-3 times, and that's it. That's all you have to do. That's how you tune a djembe. If you need further details about how to fine-tune an authentic djembe from Guinea, you can visit our website. We have an accessory page where I believe we have a nice slideshow that would show you exactly how easy it is to fine-tune a djembe from Guinea. I hope this was helpful, and if you want to know more about how to recognize an authentic djembe from a fake one, you can visit our website at www.alpharhythmroots.com. We have a page there called Djembe Advice. I recommend you read it. It's further information from what is on this video. Thank you.